You're listening to Eureka on Monocle Radio, brought to you by the team behind The Entrepreneurs, the show all about inspiring people, innovative companies, and fresh ideas in global business. I'm Tom Edwards. This week, we head to the French capital, where Art Basel Paris has set up under the beautiful vaulted ceilings of the Grand Palais. Also popping up is the Art Basel Shop, a new venture for the brand which allows visitors to take home a piece of art from the fair, if your budget doesn't quite stretch to the Basquiats and Baselitzes on the various gallery walls. So, how does a brand like Art Basel go about curating thoughtful, playful products to stock the shelves? And how do you keep tradition alive when creating products fit for a modern art fair? Well, Monocle's Sophie Monaghan-Coombs caught up with Art Basel Chief Growth Officer Hayley Romer to find out more. Here's Hayley.
This is our second iteration of the Art Basel Shop. The first one was in Basel in June. This is the first time ever that we've had a shop in Paris, and we're so excited to be here. The thinking behind the shop was, how do we bring the Art Basel experience to more of our community in and around the fairs? And one of the things we found is that people were really hungry for ways to access products from the Art Basel Fair, even if not necessarily the art. This brand has been around for well over 50 years. It is beloved. And the opportunity to bring products to life, both Art Basel products, as well as products from our gallery partners, working directly with artists and collaboration, and as well as with brands. This was a really unique opportunity to bring to life access to the Art Basel brand and all that we have to offer in a new and exciting way.
Amazing. And we'll get on to some of those products in just a moment, but I saw the Art Basel shop in Basel as well, and I've just had a quick look around the one here in Paris, and they are completely different. And how important was it for Art Basel to make these kind of shopping experiences completely different to one another and also kind of, I guess, specific to the city in which they are?
Well, that's a very good point you make. I mean, I think the reality is that while Art Basel is this enormous global brand, each individual fair has unique distinctions that often coincide very directly with the city itself. Just as Basel is a unique city, so is Paris. And I think all that Paris and the city and the community in Paris have to offer are just entirely different. And that's how we had to think about the shop and the curation of the shop. I mean, it's very much how we think about the art and the gallerists and how the galleries think about the art that they showcase. We also kept in mind what might be most important for our community in each city. And so if you go into the shop and take a look at the products that we feature there, they are very different. I mean, in some cases, there's some crossover in terms of our Basel-specific branded products. We've got similar-looking tote bags, but we've also tested out different heritage logos, for example. We've brought in different artists that might be more prominently featured in Paris versus Basel, as well as some of just the everyday kind of products, really leaning into the fact that Paris is its own unique, vibrant cultural city, and we wanted to really reflect that with the products that we're offering in the shop as well.
And can you tell me a little bit about the curation of the products and who was involved and how you kind of chose the people who would then choose what would be on the shelves?
I don't know if I can speak to how we chose the people who would choose the products, but what I can say is you may be familiar with the fact that we've got this incredible collaboration with Sarah Andelman of the famed Colette. This is Sarah's home city. You would be hard-pressed to find a Parisian who is not aware of Sarah and her extreme talents with regard to product curation. So Sarah has been totally instrumental in helping us identify what would be best for our community in the various cities, but especially in Paris, where she's from and understands the Parisian environment so well. So we have Sarah, but it also takes a tremendous team. I mean, nothing happens without a huge team of people behind it. And I think one of the really unique things about Art Basel itself is you've got this incredible mix of people who are tremendous art lovers. They have a deep appreciation for the art and artists, but also understand that one of the things that makes art so unique is that it is so individual and subjective. It's so deeply personal. So to be able to find the right way to touch on something, or let's say hit the nerve of somebody that is so deeply personal and can connect to a product vis-a-vis art, is something that's really, really incredibly hard to do. And so I think the combination of Sarah with the team that understands Art Basel, and I should also say that, you know, Art Basel as a platform that really powers the world of art takes a lot of understanding around the things that make galleries and artists and art so unique to individuals. So I think it was that total combination ultimately that has culminated in the shop, and that's why we're really excited to bring these products to life.
So let's get into some of those products. Maybe you could choose some of your favorites or what people might expect to see if they visit. There's some really unusual and surprising things in there.
Yeah. Well, actually, I should say that since we launched our products in general, I've been carrying around this tote bag, which is a heritage logo. We tried this out in Basel in a different color. Purple is the official color of the Paris Fair, but I absolutely love this tote, and I'm obsessed with all of our Art Basel branded products naturally. We also used this heritage logo from the 1975 yearbook on a sweatshirt and hat that you would find here as well, which are some of my favorites. Our sweatshirts are absolutely some of my favorite products, but that's just me. I like to be comfortable and love playing around with the heritage logos from Art Basel. So you'll find those lines. You will also find at each of our fairs, in addition to Art Basel branded products, which is everything from tote bags to sweatshirts to t-shirts and caps, you'll find collaborations with artists. So we're really excited to collaborate with Claire Fontaine for the fair this year. We have a number of different products in collaboration with her that are super just fun and exciting. And we've got t-shirts and hats with various sayings, as well as ceramics, and just a great slate of products in collaboration with Claire Fontaine, which is really exciting. Some of my other favorites, I mean, the skate room collaboration is always a favorite. We've got these incredible skateboards that were signed by Jeff Koons here, which is really exciting. You can only find that here and now. And we have some original ceramic products that are Art Basel branded as well. So we've got a whole mix of things. You'll also find a number of books from different galleries, our gallery partners in and around the world, which is really exciting.
And just finally, if people want to come and see these products in the flesh, they can come to the Grand Palais this weekend, but also you've got a pop-up, a Dover Street Market pop-up.
Exactly. Yes. And I should also say yesterday that one of the hottest items was this level that we have, which says Art is Balance, which is really cool, custom-made product. We've just started in this fair, and it was really exciting to see how many people walked away with those, which of course would make sense. But to your point, absolutely, we are really excited about this collaboration with Dover Street Market. We'll run for 2 weeks, so starting on Friday, October 18th, and then we'll go for the next 2 weeks with Dover Street Market. So absolutely go check that out.
Hayley Romer there, Chief Growth Officer for Art Basel. And if you're in Paris, you can head to the Art Basel shop in the Grand Palais this weekend, or check out the Dover Street Market Paris pop-up until the 27th of October. And that is all for this episode of Eureka. Thanks to Sophie for her reporting. We'll be back at the same time next week, and do look out for The Entrepreneurs, available every Wednesday. Eureka was produced by Laura Kramer, with audio editing by Jack Dewars. If you'd like to get in touch with the team, email Laura on lrk@monocle.com. I'm Tom Edwards, goodbye, and thanks for listening to Eureka.